Thanks for joining the conversation today on Crosstalk. This is Enterprise Television. Kingsley Bass is my name. Well, we've got a hot topic to talk about today. Yes, and the hot topic on Crosstalk today is a big question. Should the 2023 Labour Party presidential candidate and former governor of Anambra State, Peter Obi, return to the People's Democratic Party to contest the presidential election in 2027? Yeah, that's a big question, and this discussion comes on the heels of breaking development. Well, according to Abduljabbar Rufai, the two-time member of the PDP Presidential Campaign Council, the PDP is now in active talks with Peter Obi, and the goal is to bring him back into the fold of the PDP ahead of 2023, and he described Peter Obi's potential return as a strategic move that could strengthen the PDP's appeal in the southeastern part of the country and south where Peter Obi commands significant grassroots support. On the PDP side, well, respected party figure Jacob Mark has stated bluntly that Peter Obi should be the one begging to return, noting that the party's well-built structures make a political machine worth joining, and Peter Obi's return would be a welcome development, though not yet a formal strategy. Meanwhile, Gana, a founding member of the People's Democratic Party, has emphasized that Peter Obi may be good, but PDP has somebody better, while still acknowledging Peter Obi's electability, especially in northern states, and that that could happen should he return under the banner of the People's Democratic Party. Well, there have been different views as to whether he should return or not return. Critics caution against reconciliation, and Major General Ijioma, retired, wants Peter Obi not to fall for what he calls a booby trap, cautioning that the PDP, as they're currently configured, offers no guarantee of safeguarding Peter Obi's interest. Oh, well, let's get talking about this. I've got two very patriotic Nigerians joining the conversation today. Well, they join me virtually as we debate this real quick. Should Peter Obi return to the People's Democratic Party? Does that present him a better chance, towards the presidency or not? Should he remain with the Labour Party, or should he join the coalition, which in recent weeks he's aligned with? That's the African Democratic Congress. I'm joined by the minority leader, Ogun State House of Assembly, who is a member of the People's Democratic Party, Honorable Lukeman. Many thanks for joining me, Honorable Lukeman.
Good afternoon, Kingsley. Quite a while.
Yes.
Well done.
Yeah, it's been such, some time. And I'm joined also by another very patriotic Nigerian, one who, does quite a lot in several spaces. He wears many caps, but, I would like to introduce him as the United Nations Desert Change Ambassador for Peace and Humanity. I'm talking about Honorable Ambassador Kingland, Justin Iziani. Many thanks for joining me as well.
It's my pleasure, Kingsley.
Yeah, thanks. Let me begin with you on this conversation today. From your point of view, Honorable Kingland, should Peter Obi return to the PDP?
Okay, thank you very much for that question. One thing is very, very clear. I will be speaking as a member of Obedient and spokesman for Directorate of Mobilization of Obedient Movement, and as well the head of mobilization nationwide for Coalition for Protection of Democracy, COPDEM, and former 2023 member of a Labour Party Presidential Campaign Council under mobilization. I want to tell you one thing very clear. Whatever His Excellency Peter Obi is doing today, whatever he's doing today, we believe that he knows the best that will come for Nigerians. Like he always say, that he's not running for president, but we Nigerians, we are the ones running for president through him. Therefore, For the question you asked regarding going into PDP, picking up another, picking a ticket, if that is, if that is going to be what will favor us or Nigerians, we give him our support, because the way it is going now and what we are going seeing, if the coalition will fail him, instead of coalition to fail him, it is better he do something that Nigerians will believe. He will do something that Nigeria will be proud of. And that thing Nigeria will be proud of is for him to get ticket. The reason why we supported him for the...
Honorable Kingland, are you there?
The reason...
All right.
The reason why we supported him, I'm sorry about that, please.
Yeah, no
the
problem.
reason why we supported him from the first place is for him to make sure he picks ticket. If instead of coalition to fail him, it is better for him to pick ticket wherever he will pick ticket. So if getting ticket from PDP is what it is, we Nigeria, millions of Nigerians will support him for that.
Is it guaranteed? Is it guaranteed that he's going to get the ticket in the PDP if he returns?
Come again?
Is it guaranteed that he's going to get a ticket from the PDP if he returns?
We cannot say that, because him himself have already said him already have said already that he is in the coalition. He already said he is in the coalition. Meanwhile, he is still with Labour Party.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Let me turn to Honorable Lukeman. What's your take? Should Peter Obi return to the People's Democratic Party?
Well, thank you once again. My name is Honorable Lukeman. I'm a member of PDP, and I double as the minority leader of the opposition caucus in the State House Assembly. Well, as a party chieftain who is aware of the orchestrated collateral damage, I use the word orchestrated because many of these crises are being fueled externally by the ruling party. So I want to start my response from the background of a member of an opposition party that has suffered a lot of collateral damage in terms of branding, in terms of quality membership, in terms of losses. So that is where I am going to commence my response. And then if you ask me what is my opinion on the return, because for us, People Democratic Party, we see His Excellency, Mr. Peter Obi as a huge political asset, no doubt about that. He was a vice presidential candidate of a great party in 2019. And in 2023, Peter Obi was one of the leading aspirants before he left for the Labour Party. And if you look at the outcome of that election, you would agree with me that if Peter Obi had stayed in the party, PDP as a party would have suffered such fundamental loss in the southeastern, and southern parts of the country, even Lagos, even Lagos. So for us in PDP, the news will be sharing if today His Excellency Peter Obi return back to PDP fold. You see, the advantages are enormous. The truth is that we cannot afford to go into 2023. When I say we, the opposition, yes, coalition is good, but if you are
2027, you mean?
I mean, sorry, in 2027, if you are doing coalition, we must be very clear in our agenda. It is not just enough. It is not just enough to give the ticket to somebody who is not going to bring anything to the table. So as a shifter of People Democratic Party, it will be my joy, it will be my delight to see His Excellency Peter Obi returning back to his home, because I consider PDP as his home, and I am very sure that he's going to add lot of political value to our party. As a matter of fact, it's one of the way to launch PDP back into limelight.
All right.
So for me, even though I am here to confirm the veracity of the information, I am already salivating. I can't wait to welcome Mr. Peter Obi.
Looking forward to that.
Well,
the deeper side to this conversation, gentlemen, would be, should he really do that, right? Should he really do that? Will that be beneficial for his candidacy? Will that be beneficial to the PDP?
We shouldn't be talking about his candidacy now, brother. We should be asking, is it going to be beneficial to Nigerians, to the people, to the masses who is currently experiencing high rate of inflation, who is currently experiencing monumental misgovernance, who is currently experiencing the wrath this government has brought to us as a nation? I am very sure that PDP is a democratic party. PDP is a party that does not, we have done it for for His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi before. He has had opportunity of flying the ticket of this party. And if opportunity presents itself again, we see him as a political asset. I know the party will not hesitate to consider him as one of the A list of as A-list aspirants. So what we should be talking about is that Peter Obi pitching his tent with PDP will not be beneficiary to the Nigerian. That should be the question.
Okay, yeah, another way to put this question, and I'll just turn to Honorable Kingland. Do you think, from your point of view, that Peter Obi's return to the PDP is a credible pathway to winning in 2027? And this question stems from the several crises within the PDP. There have been talks, accusations, counter-accusations as to who's orchestrating things within the PDP and the rest. The fact that some persons believe that the PDP has been, under the control, or the structures have been under the control of the Federal Capital Territory Minister in recent months, and all of that. Honorable Kingland, do you think really that the PDP can offer Peter Obi a credible pathway to winning in 2027? Honorable Kingland, are you there? Honorable Kingland, are you there? All right. Let me come back to you then. Hopefully we can reconnect with Honorable Kingland to continue the conversation. Honorable Adele, what do you have to say? I mean, with the several crises the party is going through, is this the pathway to victory for Peter Obi?
Let me correct an impression. We must not join or surreptitiously fall into the orchestrated narration that has been deliberately created by the ruling party, to bring down all opposition parties. You see, they make it look like, PDP is in crisis. It is not a veritable vehicle to achieve any political victory in 2027. Labour Party is divided. You cannot use it to run for any electoral process. The current ADC, the coalition, is already failed. All these are narratives that is being pushed out, and they are spending heavily to make this narrative sink. And as patriotic Nigerians, we must not allow ourselves to fall into this danger being dogged by the ruling. But they haven't cleared that. I see the coming of Peter Obi as a huge political success for Nigeria and opposition. As a matter of fact, I just said it. What is the result of 2023 election. We lost, PDP as a party lost South in a manner that has never happened before. We lost Southeast, we lost South, in a very embarrassing manner. And the Niger Delta, the middle belt that used to be the heartbeat of the party too, we lost it scandalously. What does this tell us? What is this telling us? This is telling us that there is a gap. We lost in all this region because Peter Obi decided to fly on the platform of a Labour Party.
Yes.
And the results are crystal clear. He won in South, he won in Southeast, he won in Lagos, he won in some of the states in the middle belt. Imagine if there had been an arrangement that had Peter Obi in PDP in 2023, probably PDP would be in government today.
Adele, are you saying that there are structures that the structure of the PDP is strong enough to contest the 2027 election? Some persons, many persons believe that that's not the case.
PDP is still very strong. PDP is still a very strong opposition party across the nation. There's no saying about that. Like I said, yes, we lost election in 2023, even though the losses are questionable. But I still feel that there's no local government. There's no local government you get to in Nigeria today that you will not see a strong PDP structure. Yes, we are losing members. We have lost some of our members to the coalition. Yes, we have lost some of our members to the ruling party. But I bet you, if PDP gets its house together today, it is still going to be a party to win. Don't forget, the political players are even less than 5% in all this. The people that are going to decide who is going to get what in terms of in 2027 are waiting. They are the people who are feeling, the resultant effect of this current government. Peter Obi did not have any governor in 2023. Peter Obi did not even have senators. I'm not sure if Peter Obi had councillors or chairman of local government. Yet, he gave us, including the ruling party and the main opposition, he gave us a run for our popularity. And then a lot of people will still tell you that even the 2023 result is contestable. That there are a lot of magomago. So what I am saying is that forget about the noise here and there. Forget about the movement, the political materializing that is going on with the political class.
Yes.
The real determinants are the electorates that are waiting for us.
Honorable Adele Lukeman, well, you are a member of the PDP, and I suppose you're privy to a lot more than a lot of persons know, including journalists. Yes, well, we have sources. We speak with some of you members, and we get information. But just before we get to the next question, I'd like to very quickly get you to respond to this. Unfortunately, we lost connection with Honorable Kingland Iziani, but we'll continue the conversation regardless. What is the positional structure, if you like, of the PDP as it stands, especially considering that many, let's say some, of the political heavyweight in the PDP at the moment, the likes of Nyesom Wike, have openly, Fayose just a few days ago did same, openly endorsed President Tinubu for 2027. Is that the PDP you want Peter Obi to return to as a viable party to help him win 2027?
Well, this is a very important and very germane observation. And like I said, yes, as a party, we are aware of the infiltration. And while I
You
was
call that
opening,
an infiltration? These were members
yes,
of the party before now.
let me explain. I said we are aware of the infiltration. You know, this
By who?
assimilation strategy gets by the ruling party. You know, it is an assimilation strategy. Get somebody who is part of them, dangle some carrots, use him or her to disrupt the major opposition. So that at the end of the day, by 2027, there will be no or very weak platform to contend against President. But we are aware of all this infiltration. But as a political party, we are being strategic. We are being strategic in the cleansing. I repeat, we are being strategic in the cleansing. As much as many are calling for invocation of discipline action on some area members, we are also being very careful so as not to run into the legal Bobby trap. You know, there has been a lot of legal public trap being said by the ruling party so that they can perpetually keep the party in court. We have moved beyond that. You know, they came with the strategy of the acting national chairman, were able to resolve it. Later, they came with the national secretary crisis, and then everybody had thought that was going to be an end of our political party. But to God be the glory today, we have navigated passed through all this. And then by the grace of God, very soon, we are looking into having our national convention where fresh hands, where people who will share the affair of the party for the next 4 years will emerge. And then I'm sure then we are going to have a brand new PDP that will be a darling political party everybody.
Is that going to be? Is there a possibility of a brand new PDP as you put things?
Of course, like I said, we are cleaning our mess. We are doing that strategically. And you don't expect me. You don't expect me to let out our strategy here. But just agree with me that strategically we are building. We are rebuilding our political party. Strategically, we are closing ranks. Strategically, we are working towards having a rancor-free political party. And then I can tell you, without missing word, that all the machination, all the infiltration will collapse like a pack of cards very soon. Thank you.
All right. Just before we let you go, there have been talks about this return to. And there's a fundamental question regarding that. If this return, this possible, this talked about return of Peter Obi to the PDP, if this would unify or fracture Nigeria's opposition landscape. There's the coalition on one hand, the African Democratic Congress, you have the Tikus, you have the Rufais, you have David Mark there now, National Chairman, and Shola from the All Progressives Congress now there, as the secretary of the party. All of those political heavyweights. For once, it looks like the opposition landscape in the country is building something massive. And now, Peter Obi, who has aligned with that landscape, is being touted to return to the PDP, which would maybe possibly fracture this opposition that is building, which PDP is not part of. Do you think, from your point of view, that if PDP returns to the PDP, that this could further unify this fight as is being pictured against the ruling party, or would further divide the vote as we saw in 2023?
Whether Peter Obi is in PDP or is in coalition, the fact still remains Peter Obi is still part of the opposition.
Yes.
You see, I don't have any issue with coalition. And this is just 2025. 2027 is still quite on the way. And then who said, Mr. Kingsley, that there will still be a grand merger at the end of the day? Like I said, the opposition is being strategic. There are a lot of things that cannot be said, in public now, because a lot of things are cooking. Don't forget, what we have today at APC was, but few months to the election, before you know what is happening, CPC, NPCA, MPP, after some section of after, put their interests aside, and then before you know, they consummated into a political party that ousted PDP, my party. So I do not have anything against whatever coalition is doing. Our focus now is to have our own party back, and it will be a delight of everybody, every member of the party, that if a personality like Peter Obi is coming back into the fold of PDP, it is going to be an interesting move, because at the end of the day, whether ADC, whether PDP, we are still all going to work towards a common goal.
So, the goal will be to ensure that the All Progressives Congress does not return to power in 2027. Yes,
that is the goal. The goal is to ensure that this government does not return to power.
Yeah,
that is the goal.
And so, is it not better that the PDP aligns with the coalition, or the coalition aligns with the PDP, and not have Peter Obi back here? And maybe again,
that is what I am talking. That is what I'm talking. You see, yes. Political party is an FPP. You hear me?
Yes, clearly.
You see, political party is just a special purpose vehicle to actualize an aspiration. So what I am saying is that you don't even know. I'm sorry, a call kept
no
disrupting the so now what I am saying is that 2027 is still a bit ahead.
Okay. What
I see of ADC now is a special purpose vehicle, and it is just a platform to congregate opposing voices who probably have issue joining PDP or one of you. But what I'm saying is that at the end of the day,
yes,
if we genuinely care about Nigeria, I still expect that the major opposition party, be it PDP, be it coalition, whatever political party adopted for coalition, I still expect that there will still be a meeting ground, a common ground, where strategic thinking will be put together. A very strong, popular, less tainted candidate will be jointly anointed or fronted to face the current ruling party. I am very hopeful.
Yeah.
I am very hopeful that this will happen.
Finally, as we go, maybe in one word, maybe in just one sentence, if there is no coming together of the opposition parties as we saw in 2015, if that does not happen, do you think the best chance for Peter Obi to clinch the presidency is the Labour Party, the African Democratic Congress, or the PDP?
I still feel that Peter Obi stands a better chance in People Democratic Party than any other. You see, Labour Party, you have seen it, and you are also aware of what the kinds of infiltration the ruling parties is currently doing in Labour Party. And it is, for me, it is a no. ADC, yes, they are congregating, and then even as we speak, the ruling party is also infiltrating the coalition. You can see them sponsoring personalities that will go to court and get some legal equivalences against them. So what we are telling our people is that let us not put our hope in one basket.
All right.
Let us look at a broader way of unseating this government, and that broader way is to align with a political party that is already entrenched and then currently doing the necessary cleansing. That is my take.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Honorable Adeleke Lukeman, minority leader.
Lukeman.
Adeleke, pardon me. Adeleke Lukeman.
Thank you.
Yeah, Adeleke Lukeman, Honorable Adeleke Lukeman, pardon me. Yeah, minority leader, member of the People's Democratic Party, and minority leader of the Ogun State House of Assembly. Thank you so much for your time and your thought on Crosstalk today. Even though you had to cross with me at the end of the day, rather than that.
Welcome, my brother.
England. Yes, we appreciate
that. Welcome, my brother.
Well, stop by the comment section. Yes. Stop by the comment section and let me know what you think. Do you think that the Labour Party presidential candidate in 2023, Peter Obi, stands a better chance, contesting under the PDP in 2027? Or you think he should remain in the Labour Party or join forces with the African Democratic Congress? Another side to this will be, can he clinch the ticket? Can he be the flag bearer of the African Democratic Congress, considering the number of political heavyweights there now? Well, the conversation continues. You can stop by the comment section. Let's know what you think. It's been Crosstalk, as mentioned. We started a conversation with two patriotic Nigerians at some point, closed with Honorable Adeleke Lukeman crossing with me. But that has been a fun time today on Crosstalk. Enterprise Television. Kingsley Bass is my name. May God continue to bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Bye for now.